better in this video than I am. Everyone's gonna be like, can we see Tucker again? Okay. Are you ready?
I don't know. What?
Hey guys. Welcome to my channel.
BAM! See ya! What's up, y'all? Q&A time. BAM! Jumping right in.
You don't want to introduce? Hey guys, this is Annie. I run an
think they don't
Instagram
know who
and
you are?
vlog. All things Annie Hayes. Like, subscribe, comment. Come on, you gotta get
Got yours down. Hey guys, I'm Tucker. I don't have a blog, but if you want to follow me, that's cool.
How did we meet?
Well, we met through work. We both work at the same company, but how we actually connected, like we knew of each other, but I complimented your jacket in the stairwell right before the Christmas party
Yep.
on purpose.
Oh, that's on purpose? You're thinking about it?
Oh yeah,
Okay. And then we went to the Christmas party and we started talking.
we made out.
No. And then we went on our... then we went on... You know, my mom can watch this.
Really?
And then we went on our first date
Yeah.
after that.
Right across the street.
Yeah.
You were living here.
Yep, I just had moved in,
Yeah,
so
you
the
just
Christmas
moved in.
party was on a Monday,
Yeah.
and I was moving in on Saturday.
That's true.
What do we do for work?
I am an apparel designer. I work on outerwear, bottoms, so like pants, shorts, and swimwear. Yeah, that's it. That's what I do.
And I'm a merchandiser, so I...
A merchant. Keep that in.
Okay.
Don't cut that out. Gets her own title wrong.
a merchant, so basically I'm on a team that creates the seasonal line assortment based off of what design. So we are working like basically a year ahead of what season it is now. So we're in fall 21. The merchandising team is creating the line based off of what designs for that season, and then we see the fruition of the product from the design process to actually what ends up in store. So yeah.
Yeah,
I do.
so
So you design.
I'm more on like the artistic side, and then she's more of like the building like a profitable business kind of side of it.
How do you balance work time and spending time together during the week/weekends?
Easy. We work together.
Yeah, I feel like it's easier because we work together, and so we already spend time with each other during the week.
Honestly, I feel like the bigger challenge is...
The weekends.
No, I was going to say, like, we spend a lot of time together at work, and, like, when I was living in the city, we would either spend, like, full weeks together, or it was, like... It's not like how can we spend time together. We did spend a lot of time together. Now during quarantine, it's harder.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think we've ever really had an issue.
No, we've never been like, oh, can you hang out with me? Or like, oh, like, let's make a plan because we haven't seen each other in a while. Like, maybe more during quarantine.
More during quarantine. But that's more like just kind of scheduling out our time. It's not like you need to come see me kind of thing.
Yeah, and I feel like it's easier said because we work together. If we didn't work together, it'd probably be a little bit different. Okay.
We spend a lot of time together. What are your favorite things about each other? Heart. Sad, cute face. You just think something's cute face.
You don't need to say anything about you. Is that you bring out the best side of me. Like, I can always be my full self around you because you're always yourself around me no matter what.
That's definitely true.
That's definitely true, but yeah, that's probably mine.
I think my favorite part about you is probably... It's kind of similar, but you let me do my own thing. And, like, I'm a person that kind of needs some alone time. I need to kind of just get lost in my own head for my work. So it's helpful on a work level, and it's helpful just like on a personal level, just having kind of some alone time. I feel like you're pretty understanding with that more than most.
More than most, but sometimes not. We're getting there.
I think I need more time alone than most people, but
yeah. We figured it out.
She's weaning me off.
Oh, this is a good one. Okay, what's something you really...
I really appreciate how family-oriented you are, because I'm the same way.
I was going to say, that was mine.
It's like way easier to kind of like do the things you want to do, and like when you and your girlfriend have an understanding like that you're on the same page.
And we spend always so much time with the
family.
We always spend so much time with our families anyways, so being able to just like do that and do whatever we're doing with our families and like have you there or like I'm there, like it just makes it so much easier because you don't feel like you're giving one person more time than the next. You're just like doing both the things that you wanted to do in like one.
Yeah, and it doesn't necessarily mean that like we're with our families separate. Like it's also unbelievable that I get along with your family so well and you get along with mine so well. Just works. But the family time is huge. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah.
That's probably what I appreciate you the most. It's just like we have such a good understanding of each other's time and how we want to spend our time.
That's a good encompassing statement.
Also, like when we both want to hang out with our friends, we understand that we want to hang out with our friends, and when we want alone time, we understand that. So like, that would probably be mine. I think it's a good one.
It works.
Why are you guys so cute, LOL?
Just cause.
Well, your thing that reminds you of the other person always.
One place or thing?
Yeah. I know mine. Do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so mine is always Lake Champlain reminds me of you. Not only because...
You've never been there when I wasn't there.
Right, but now it always reminds me of you because we were there during quarantine for literally like 7 months, but also because I never knew of the place before you. So now whenever I hear it, I always think of you.
Okay, I buy it.
Yeah.
I think Newport for me, honestly. Because that's where, like, we went on our first kind of, like, big trip with my friends, and she fit in perfectly. She, like, made friends with my friends.
Yeah.
It was just kind of, like, this sealer of this whole deal for me.
Yeah, that's when I was going to say we first started dating, but we started dating before that.
That's why I said I love you for the first time.
Maybe mine is Maine then. Maine always makes me think of you.
That's true. Maine's another one. Maine was my second on the list. But I feel like Newport had some, like, bigger moments than Maine did.
Yeah.
So Newport will always.
Yeah, Maine is also, like, we just love going there in the first place. It's not like something big happened there.
Portland, Maine. Go. Enjoy.
Yeah.
You won't regret it.
Portland, Maine is awesome. That's one of our favorite places I feel like to go.
Yeah.
And always go back. Like, we do different things every time we go there.
For sure. We explore restaurants, lighthouses, like...
Breweries,
whatever.
Like, literally just, like, drive around and do fucking nothing.
Just go get lost.
Listen to music.
It's a good time.
Yeah. But yeah, your go-to plan when you don't know what to do. Probably get coffee, get in the car, turn music on, and just, like, drive somewhere. Like, we have our little drive that we do around my apartment, and, like, that's near the beach and the water, but if we're, like, at a place that we've never been to before, we'll literally just get in the car and, like, plug in one random place and just take a million ways to get there.
Yeah. Usually it's if we're near the ocean.
Yeah.
The destination is the ocean at some point.
Yeah.
But,
and we'll just take, like, little boats to get there or whatever,
But I feel like that's, like, on a weekend or, like, when we have a trip planned, then we just have a free day.
We like drives.
Yeah, but in general, I think they're asking, like, what do you do, like, on a weekday when you don't have plans? Netflix.
Yeah.
We've
we order food.
Found a couple different shows that we're into.
Mm-hmm.
What's been your favorite show that you've watched with me so far?
Well, that's if you would finish a show with me. We recently started Scandal, and we've been really liking that.
How many episodes have we watched of Scandal?
Like, probably almost 7.
I have not watched 7 episodes of Scandal.
Yeah, we watched at least 6. We watched it 2 days in a row last time you were here.
Maybe.
show have we watched together that we've liked? Tiger King.
Tiger King. Yeah.
Tiger King was good.
Yeah.
But no, we have to actually think of a real show. And we have watched some.
The issue here is that
Yeah, there's an issue.
Annie will fall asleep.
No.
Or
okay, wait.
No. Let me explain.
No.
Annie will get tired and want to shut the show off and save it for the next day, but like sometimes in the middle.
But you're also a serial binger, and you literally
in the middle of an episode, which I can't do.
You're a serial binger. You'll literally wake up the next day and start doing work.
Separate issue.
Start doing work and just finish the whole season.
It's a separate issue. One, I can't just fall asleep without finishing an episode. A me problem.
No, you do fall asleep though during the middle of an episode sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm never just like, let's turn it off and go to sleep. I can't.
That's me.
Sometimes I will naturally fall asleep as humans.
You know what I would say? Maybe our favorite series that I think that we've watched together, Big Little Lies.
That's a good one.
What would you say yours is?
That's probably the one we watched like the most consistently.
Yeah.
Really were into, and then also
Makes you proudest of each other.
Oh man.
I might start to cry. I'm a crybaby.
Honestly,
I'm already starting to feel.
For me, honestly, this like you starting your blog.
Oh, don't! You're gonna cry.
Well, it's just that like you've been talk. Stop it. Stop it.
Why, seriously.
All right, hold on.
She's been talking about this for a while. She's super into it. She's really good at it. And you guys seem to like her. So I'm proud of her. Yeah, that's what I'm most proud of.
So I'm gonna tear up even more when I tell them how proud I am of you.
I just need to make you laugh.
You get emotional during a YouTube video. Okay. What makes me proudest of you? Probably that you are just so passionate and you go after whatever it is that you want to do. So if you, like at work, you are so passionate about outerwear and that's what makes you happy and you love doing it. So like seeing start to finish something that you like a design and you come up with on your own and seeing other people like it.
Yeah,
and other people be passionate about it, like, it makes me so proud.
That's, like, my proudest moment.
Yeah. But, like, the other day when your new vest sold out, like, that made me so, so proud. And also, even not just at work, but outside of work, the hobbies that you have, like, fishing, like, even if you don't catch anything, you are just so...
Very rarely do we catch anything. Case...
He probably is not watching this.
You also probably...
Casey catches more than you.
Yeah, he does. No, Casey catches bigger, cooler stuff.
Yeah.
I'm in the lead for total fish.
But even if you don't catch anything, you are literally just so into it that you will, like, paint your own lures and, like, do all that shit that I have no idea what fishing people do. But, like, anyways... You are so passionate about it, and that makes me so proud that you're just so excited about one little thing that it can change your whole entire day around.
Fishing's a cool one though, because like, there's a lot of different stuff that can go into it, and I've just started to get into like the actual like crafty side of fishing, so that's been fun. Yeah,
but to see like you do something through fruition that you have been so excited about from start to finish, like makes me proud. If it's just
like watching me build things.
Yeah. Anything.
I appreciate that. It was very nice of you.
What is your biggest pet peeve of each other? Oh, laundry list.
Go for it.
Air it out, babe.
My biggest pet peeve, let's see, I have a couple. Probably my biggest one is when you leave a wet towel on the floor. That is probably my biggest pet peeve.
To quote the late great Connor Lamb, wet things dry.
But that's not even, like, you would leave it on the floor the entire day, and so it would just be, like, damp the next time you would go shower and have to dry off.
Well,
and then you'd have to dry off with a damp towel. That doesn't make any sense to me.
To clarify, I leave it there for a couple seconds and then forget to do it. So it just remains there all day. It's not like I'm looking at it all day and doing it.
But the fact that you just don't think about doing that,
I'm on to the next thing.
yeah, blows my mind.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's one of my biggest
I
peeves.
try to remember. I've been better about it, though.
You have been really better about it, but I feel like you're better about it when we're at my apartment and you're just not good about it when we're at, like, you put the rest on the ground so they're just folded underneath the pile that you make. We're just airing everything out. Alright, I'm done.
Speak for yourself. I haven't said anything yet.
I'm done. Go ahead, what's yours?
I honestly, don't really get that annoyed.
I push your buttons.
Yeah, but it's all, little stuff. It's never, it could be the day, or it could be...
When I wake up.
Oh, yeah, that's true. So...
You gonna tell them how I do it?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I am. Sound asleep, having a great sleep.
Just in the bed, absolutely conked out, and essentially this is what happens.
I do not do that.
No.
I'll do this. I'll do this.
Ass crack of dawn.
This. It is not the ass.
Ass crack of dawn.
Hi. I've been up since 6:30.
It's like... Alright. Everything okay?
I'm just bored.
Alright, well, figure out something to do, because I'm still asleep. I was still asleep.
Now I'll watch YouTube videos. An hour-long YouTube video.
You woke me up at 7:30 this morning.
No, that wasn't after. That was before I turned on the video.
That's my point. You gotta skip that step.
Whatever.
Just watch YouTube. Stop waking me up. I'll wake up from the noise.
I did this morning.
Naturally, I'll wake up from the noise. Just play the YouTube a little louder than you would. And I'll
I
wake
had
up.
my AirPods in this time. You couldn't even hear a peep.
Because that's after you woke me up and I was already frustrated.
Okay, I need another drink after this. When did you start dating?
Dating?
December of 2018 is when we started hanging out. We started
4/20/20.
yeah, we started dating on 4/20.
19.
19, not 20.
Whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even
A
know.
year of bliss.
I don't know what year it is anymore.
A year and a half of bliss.
It's also because
Also, I've wanted this year to be over since June, so.
not March.
No.
Just June when you had spent 3 months with me.
I was done with you back in June.
That makes sense.
It's funny that I'm editing. Ready? How do we overcome conflict?
What kind of conflict?
I don't know, just this conflict. How do we overcome disagreements and how do we overcome arguments? Because we think those are two different things. Other people might not, but we think those are two different things.
I think disagreements and arguments are different.
Yeah, I'm saying we think that other people might think that.
Well, I feel like it takes me a little longer to just kind of sit with things and understand how I feel about them. So
For arguments or disagreements?
both, no matter what.
Yeah.
I feel like I need a minute to kind of just
Digest
think
it.
about what happened. Think about
We don't argue often. We disagree
often.
But that's not a bad thing.
No,
we
it's not at all.
disagree and we work through it pretty quickly. There's
Yeah.
normally not a time where we disagree and we
Yeah.
don't figure it out within that same day. Or
I was talking about an argument,
Yeah.
which we've had very few of, but at
But
the
we're
same-
human, we have arguments.
Right, but
Yeah.
at the same time, I think, like I was saying, I need time to just kind of sit with it, figure out how I feel about it, because it takes me a little while to figure out, my feelings on a lot of subjects.
Yeah.
Take some time to work through all the shit that's in my head. But then once I do that, she's always ready to talk. So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of kind of sitting down and doing it. It never ends, anything but better than it was.
Yeah. I feel like once we argue, like you said, it takes a while for you to figure out what you kind of want to say, but a while is not really long in terms of like, we don't go days without like
No.
talking to each other. Normally it's within the same day. Like maybe you need like an hour or 30 minutes or whatever to think through like what you're thinking about, but I mean,
Even like bigger stuff though, like
yeah.
if you tell me like this is important to me, I need you to think about it. It takes me like a day or two, and I like make the time and I sit down and actually think about it.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's not that I'm always ready to talk about it. I think that I'm the type of person who always likes to work through things. I don't like ever being on like bad terms with anyone, and especially like you, because literally you're my best friend and we talk like 24/7. Like I don't like ever being on bad terms with you. So the fact that like we even had an argument in the first place like rubs me wrong, and so I always want to like figure it out no matter what. Like we will never go to bed mad at each other. Like that's something that we've always said like we will never do. So
Yeah.
when we have an argument,
Well, that's the
not that we need to work it out like within that second, because obviously like we both need to like
Well, I was gonna say even
be in our feels about it, but
when we don't have the whole argument fleshed out,
yeah,
the big thing is that we come to a common ground before we like go to sleep or
Yeah.
go away from each other. It's more just like we know we need to talk about X, Y, and Z.
yeah.
Like we at least have an agenda.
Or we'll agree to disagree for the time being, and then we'll talk about it more later.
Yeah, and I mean I think that's
Healthy.
It is healthy, and it gives you time to like understand the other person's point of view.
Mhm. Yeah, we don't argue very often, but
Take your time.
not pointing to the camera.
Take your time. Take your time.
You're gonna be the next YouTube star. I'm just gonna be on the side. You're the one to have your own channel.
People will it.
Maybe. Yeah. We figure it out.
Always gets figured out.
So, will you get a dog together?
Yes,
Yeah.
eventually.
I said we weren't drinking tonight, but
You're drinking.
I need to. It's our 2-year plan individually and with each other.
Don't worry about it. Big things coming. Trust
Big
that.
thing, big
Trust-
things coming for Tuck.
Trust that. Big things are
In
coming.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm about it. Chuck back in 2 years.
Just doing the point. Just pointing now.
Yeah. In 2 years, I would want to be putting more time and effort into, not that I don't already put enough time and effort into it, but I want to be spending way more time and effort on my blog and my Instagram page and my YouTube and like videos. So I think I'll definitely have a larger audience and we'll be spending more time on it than I am now.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple in 2 years.
Gonna have a dog. We're gonna have a house. We're gonna be in love.
You're gonna have a house in 2 years?
I was just rattling. I think we'll probably be. I would say we'll be living together.
I hope.